Hello, it's Mitch Tarr, president and founder of ZinMarketing.com, and do we ever have a good case study for you today? So I'm sitting at my desk, and for no apparent reason, I search the term winery tours in Napa. So I'm from out of town, I don't know the area, I'd like to do some winery tours, looking for something a little bit interesting, different, whatever. And so I do a search. And I get some results back, and here's what I found in the top 4 search results. And in the top 4, I included the 3 paid search results. So the top 3 responses were people that were paying to have their site displayed. And the next one was the #1 organic search result. Now, here's what I find, and this is surprising to me, considering how advanced or how far along we should be in the world of email marketing. So the first result, this is Winery Tours, Wine Country Tour. It doesn't really matter what the website is, but if you look at this website, click on the #1 result, no place for me to sign up for anything. Basically, I have the site, I read it, I either buy something or I move along. Now, it's a really good content site, there's lots of material there, but it doesn't give me any reason to kind of keep in touch or give them any reason to keep in touch with me. So that was kind of a miss, and I do what is typical from people searching like this. I go to the next site. So I go to the site called Platypus Wine Tours. I was searching for winery tours in Napa. This one seems like a logical thing. Again, no place to sign up for anything. So I would have to read a lot of this site, make my decisions. Do I remember the difference between this site and the last site? Am I kind of finding what I'm after, or am I getting more confused? Again, there's no place for me to leave an email address behind to learn anything, get anything, or keep in touch. So that's okay. I'm still optimistic. I go to the third site, the third one who's paying for advertising. And again, this is an all or nothing proposition. Actually, this might be the first organic site. Maybe I've got these out of sequence. But again, it's an all or nothing proposition. I have to read everything and click on something. I either have to buy a ticket, buy a tour, but there's no place, again, for me to just leave an email address to get in touch, keep in touch, get a newsletter. I might be planning my tour next week, in which case I'm got to get something in place. I might not have my tour planned until next summer, in which case I'm more than happy to be on the newsletter list and hear more and learn more and be in touch. But all or nothing, I either have to sign up or buy something or commit myself to a tour. There's no place for me to keep in touch. So I'm 0 for 3 in my first 3 attempts to get on the list. Can't do it. And I'm not, well, in this case, I'm actively trying to get on the list, but if I was searching, if I was just a regular searcher, I'd just be reading, casually reading and searching and clicking and drifting, and somewhere along the way, I want to capture that person because they have expressed an interest in winery tours in Napa. That's what I do. I'd like to get them on my list to keep in touch so they remember me. But none of these top 3 do that. Interestingly enough, I go down to, this is the 3rd or 4th, actually this is the 3rd listing on the page. And you can't quite see it, it's really small, but I put a big blue arrow pointing at it. There is a newsletter sign up form in the top right. It's not fancy, it's not compelling, it's not interesting, but it's there. And the other interesting thing about this is this site, the about.com site, the tagline for this page, and this is what caught my attention, was the top 10 ways to tour Napa Valley and Sonoma County. Now, I was searching for winery tours in Napa, but this might get my attention. This might be an interesting thing. It's a piece of information. It's not necessarily a whole website full of content. But here's the takeaway. Here's what you should do. If somebody is searching, here's what I would do. If I wanted to find all of the people that are interested in a winery tour in Napa, I would write a little report, a little 2, 3, 4, 5-page report. And I would label it something like, here are the 10 things you need to know about booking winery tours in Napa. Don't waste your money, or save your time, or something that has a little bit of a marketing appeal to it. And it's a piece of information. And to get the piece of information, you have to fill out the form. And I have your email address. In exchange, you get a good report, which helps you to do what you're trying to do, which is find a winery tour in Napa. What's interesting, nobody's doing that. Not the tour companies, not the directory sites, not even this one, because here they don't ask you for your email address to give you the report. They just give you a little article. So there's a what I would describe as a huge opportunity for somebody to create a lead capture page offering this piece of information, this free report, to people that are making this search. And I would essentially be building a list of people that are qualified to be customers because they've essentially said, tell me about Winery Tours in Napa. And if they were interested in the title of my little report, about how to save money, how to avoid getting ripped off, how to see the coolest things, how to see the backcountry things, how to see the special events, how to get the insider tours, how to get the most amount of freebies. Think marketing terms. I would have a really good list of qualified people right away, which none of these sites have. None of them caught me as a browser. I browsed, I left. So that kind of strategy to me just means that there's tons of opportunity being left on the table. So what can you do for this? I would say if you're in the business online, start collecting email addresses. If you're not doing it now, totally you are missing out on a huge opportunity. Find some good bait, find a good offer, find a good piece of information, a good report, something that's really valuable to the people or really solves the problem. One of the key tenets of marketing, solve a problem. So when I was doing winery tours in Napa, I had a problem. I didn't know of any. I was planning something. Solve that problem, and those people will become customers. And count your daily signups and see if this is working. So if you're not collecting email addresses now, you're not going to have daily signups. You start doing something like this, you get 3 a day, 10 a day, 20 a day, 50 a day. Your business model is totally different. I can now email those people. I can survey those people. I can contact those people. I can make an offer different from all of my competitors for those people. So that's what you can do that's different than what you're doing now. Winery Tours in Napa. Somebody should pick that up. As always, you can go to ZinMarketing.com/help, and we do work for you in email marketing. We're totally an outsourced agency, or you can learn how to do it yourself by going to nospamemailmarketing.com. Hope you had a great day, and we will talk to you next time.